Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're going to be going over what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. This week we have quite a few new things that have been added into the game, but before we get into any of that, the car that's sitting behind me, like I usually talk about every single week, this is the Grotti Italia GTO and it is discounted this week. It is regarded as the fastest sports car for racing in Grand Theft Auto Online around a circuit. Definitely a very good car, a highly customizable one at that. Definitely one that you guys should go ahead and look into. Now, let's talk about the new content this week in GTA Online. We have a new way of earning money every single day, and it is through the Junk Energy time trial. These are going to be spawning in every single day, similar to the time trials, like the RC Bandito time trial and the regular time trial. And these are going to pay you, I believe, $50,000 upon completion, which is not too bad. Now, of course, you will need a special vehicle to actually enter these. And said vehicle has been added into the game. For the first time in literally years, we have a new vehicle on the Pedal and Metal website. We have the Inductor and the Junk Energy Inductor. I believe that these are e-bikes, and these are going to be your ticket to entering the Junk Energy time trial every single week. So if you guys are interested, those are available. Over on Legendary Motorsport, we also have a brand new car, the Pinaud Le Course, which is a French car. I think it's based off of a Peugeot, and yeah, interesting car. I have a full review out on it on my channel right now. Okay guys, so before we get into anything else, we got to talk about how to make some money this week in Grand Theft Auto Online and what the best ways to do that are going to be this week. Under the Online tab, under the Jobs tab, under the Rockstar Created tab, and under the Stunt Races and Races, you will find almost every single way of earning bonus money this week in GTA Online. Because for some reason, Rockstar has decided it's racing week. We have triple money and triple RP on every single street race in the game, as well as on every single pursuit race in the game as well. So all of these are going to be triple money and triple RP, and you're going to get triple rep as well for completing them, so your car meet level is going to rise a little bit faster than it normally would. We also have every single open wheel category race on triple money and triple RP this week as well. Under the Stunt Races, we have every single special vehicle race also on triple money and triple RP. And we also have Hot Ring circuit races on triple money and triple RP as well. So it certainly is racing week in GTA Online. There's a lot of different races to do that are going to net you triple money and triple RP this week, which is pretty good. I would definitely recommend doing a lot of these different races, especially if you already have the vehicles in order to do them. If you don't, I would definitely not really recommend picking up anything that's going to compete in these particular races, because they're only going to be on triple money for the remainder of this week, which means that they're only really worth doing for the remainder of the week. I love racing in GTA, but yeah, some of it's just not quite worth doing, like the hot ring stuff and things like that. But anyway guys, that's it for new content. That's it for triple money and triple RP. If none of these things are up your alley, just run your regular businesses and stuff like that, and just, you know, keep grinding your money. However, for discounts this week, we do have some pretty good stuff. On Mazebank foreclosures, you'll find that the auto shop is discounted by 40%, which is not a bad discount. Unfortunately, this does not count upgrades within the auto shop. Those are still going to cost you the full price that they normally would. So that is a little bit unfortunate, but it is nice that we do have a discount on the auto shop to begin with. On top of this, starting out on Legendary Motorsport, under the two-door category, you'll find that the Pagani Torero XO is also discounted this week. This is one of the best supercars in the entire game. I absolutely love this vehicle. Definitely one that I would recommend looking into 100%. It's a very, very high top speed, and that's my main recommendation to get it. Unfortunately, it does have broken downforce, so it's not going to go around corners like super well, but it's not super bad either. Scrolling a little bit further down, you'll also find that the Grotti Italia GTO is discounted this week. The Italia GTO is regarded as the fastest sports car in all of Grand Theft Auto Online for circuit racing. So if you want to win sports class circuit races, the Italia GTO is the car to own. However, its competitor, the second place car, the Ocelot Pariah, is also discounted this week, and it's just under $1 million. If you can, I would definitely recommend getting both of these vehicles. The Ocelot Pariah has the highest top speed of the sports category without HSW, but of course the Italia GTO handles a little bit better than the Ocelot Pariah, so if you could get both of them for racing, that would be pretty ideal. Over under the special category on Legendary Motorsport, you'll also find that the Declasse DR1 and the Osla R88 are both discounted for almost $1 million off each of them. They're discounted at 30%, which is not bad. These two vehicles are going to grant you access to doing the open wheel races, although the Benefactor BR8 I'm pretty sure is still the best open wheel class car, but the margins between all of them are pretty slim. But I think the Benefactor BR8 and the Persian PR4 are actually the best ones to use for racing if you want to have the most advantage. Over on Southern San Andreas Super Autos under the two-door category, you'll also find that the Vapid Dominator ASP is discounted this week, which is pretty awesome because this thing is insane. It's very fast. One of the fastest muscle cars for racing in the entire game. A lot of customization, very good looking vehicle. Definitely one that I would recommend looking into. And last but not least, for the vehicle discounts over on Warstock Cash and Carry, the Avenger is 30% off. That is just for the Avenger. That is nothing else to do with the Avenger. No upgrades or anything within it. It is just discounted this week. So if you guys want an Avenger, it's discounted. And we actually do have a couple more discounts to go over in just a few minutes here when we go to all the dealerships. But for right now, let's go ahead and head down to the casino and talk about the podium vehicle. Within the casino, the podium vehicle this week is the Volcar Warner HKR. Now, do what you will, but I absolutely hate this thing. It is pathetic performance-wise. It's got a good amount of customization, but it generally is like one of the worst vehicles I've ever driven in GTA. Maybe even the worst vehicle I've ever driven in GTA. So if you want one, by all means try to get it, but yeah, I don't have anything good to say about the Warner HKR. However, at the LS Car Meet this week, we have a vehicle that is the polar opposite of the Volcar Warner HKR. This is actually an awesome vehicle, and it is of course the Albany VSTR. This is one of my favorite cars in the entire game. In order to win this thing this week, you're going to have to place top 2 for 4 days in a row in LS Car Meet Series races, which are of course on triple money and triple RP, meaning that there's probably actually going to be some people to race against to try to win this vehicle. So if you guys are interested, definitely try to pick up the Albany VSTR. And now of course we have to talk about the vehicles that are available to be bought in the LS Car Meet. One is the Pfister 811, which is on discount this week for 40% off. So if you guys are interested in an 811, it is 40% off, $681,000 right now if you do want to buy it. It is a pretty awesome car, very high top speed on that. We also have the Bravado Verlier, which is a awesome vehicle. Another one that's pretty good. This is not discounted this week, unfortunately, but it is still a very cool car. It sounds amazing. It's a pretty good looking vehicle. It is based off of a TVR, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, right here we have the Obey Tailgater S. Not a car that's been removed from the game, but definitely a pretty good car. If you guys are interested in it, it is available. Alright, and within Simeon's dealership, the Meibatsu Penumbra FF is available to be purchased here, as you guys can see. Decent car. It is still in the game, so don't worry about that if you don't have the money for it right now. We also have the Vapid Dominator ASP that is right here with the snakeskin camo, which is brand new into the game, so that's pretty awesome. We have the Ocelot Pariah sitting right here, another vehicle that is available. And of course, right here we have the Declasse DR1 and the Ocelot R88, which are both purchasable on Legendary Motorsport. So nothing really special here, unfortunately. No vehicles that have been removed from the game. All of these are currently available to be bought. Nothing too special right here. And within the Luxury Autos dealership, you'll find the Ocelot Lynx, which is a removed car. Definitely one that I would recommend looking into. It does go for about $1.7 million, so it is on the expensive end, and especially for performance, that's kind of a lot for this car, but it is a very nice looking car, I have to say. So look into the Ocelot Lynx if you guys are interested. And of course we have the Pegassi Torero XO with black rims, by the way, so that is kind of cool. The Torero XO, decent car, definitely very high top speed, very good supercar. Look into this one for sure. So there you have it, guys. That's it for what to buy and what to avoid this week in Grand Theft Auto Online. But of course, before we end, we got to go over the time trial locations for today. Your RC Bandito time trial for today is Construction Site 1. Your regular time trial for the day is Tongva Valley. And of course, your Junk Energy time trial is right here, and it is called Sewer System. For those of you on the expanded edition, your HSW time trial is going to be somewhere on your map, so make sure you are taking care of this week for an additional $250,000 in your bank account. Thank you guys so much for watching what to buy and what to avoid this week. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, take care. Peace.